Hello, and glad to have you here today. Today is Thursday, and this is my last day going live during the week. But I will still be making comments and posting, and just doing the whole shebang. But I just want to let you know something today. This is not exactly what I had planned, but I was on with one of my mentors, and she was telling us about some issues that had been coming up for her. And as she spoke, I thought about the same thing that I've been dealing with. And I'm just having it be a warning for you. I have just beware of those, people that would scam you, that will cause you issues, that would do things for you. And they've done, these different things. I'm going to lay this down flat because every time I put my phone up, it kind of slides or buzzes. And I just got a phone call, and I have everything on mute, but whatever. So this problem is of people doing things while you're online, and it is just a little bit, it's frustrating. I have been one who has been blessed not to be fully hacked, where I've had to do a lot of different stuff, but I know people that have and are going through a lot of, issues. And so, as my one of my mentors was talking about this last night, I decided I wanted to share it with you, especially with it being the last live that I'm doing during the week. But just it's just something you need to be aware of. And that's just that there are not nice people out there. There are people out there that are desperate. There are people out there that want to, take what you have, for whatever reason. Either they don't have it, or they don't want to work for it, or whatever the cause may be. But as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about this topic and if this has been happening to you as well. I've seen it happen to my friends, myself, my mentors, and others. So I wanted to just kind of talk about it a little bit today. Um, Before we get into it, though, my name is Cherie Woodard. For those of you that I have not had the pleasure of meeting, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. I use a variety of ways to do that. I use attraction marketing, I use lead generation, as well as video marketing. And I'd like to make sure to give you information that is updated, modern, and trending. So basically, that is what I do. And I am having some work done on my website, and so some of my links are not really working. So if you want to get in touch with me, if you have questions about anything that I'm talking about today, earlier this week, just you can always DM me and direct message me or private message me, and I can answer your questions, or help you to find the answer to, a solution. But today I really I I was kind of thrown off. I don't know. I guess I knew it was happening to other people, but when it's happening to people that are doing really well, and my mentor is very busy, she's got several streams of income, and it's just frustrating to know that, you do all this work and then you got to go through all these changes. And it's not always easy to undo what's been done. So let me look at my notes here and let's just get started. So, first of all, I asked, and this is if you're on the replay, catching it on replay, just do hashtag replay. And if you're here live with me, that's great. You can use the chat box if you have questions that I can answer. I just wanted to tell you of my experiences, and it really brought it back up yesterday because something happened to me yesterday as well. So when we're talking about, I don't know, it's scamming or people that are doing impersonations of you. It's kind of like they take your information, your pictures. I don't know if that's because that's all they can get, but they take your pictures and some of your friends and some information, and sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't, which makes it easier to spot if someone is faking and pretending to be me. And that's happened to me several times. And I can remember I was alerted to it by I don't know if it was the first time, but it was hadn't happened in a long time. And my niece said, she called me and she said, Auntie, I think you've been hacked. And she said there's someone out there that, was asking me questions and stuff like that and pretending to be you. So, I mean, I've had some other things happen, but I hadn't had that happen. And then now it's something over the years that just, continues. So be aware that there are people out there that will take your pictures. That's basically what they did with my mentor. They took her pictures, some of her family pictures, and they just, started to use them. Now, we can't run scary, or just let people shut us down, because if we're building a business online, then that's what we're doing. And we just need to be able to use whatever methods we can to help us. Like I'm on Facebook most of the time, so that's my primary place to go. So I did report, excuse me, let me drink a little water. I did report to Facebook the first time or the second time, and that someone was impersonating me and that they were using my name, but they had a different, slightly different username. And and unfortunately, they said that the person was not doing anything against the standards of Facebook or something like that. I can't remember the exact words they used. I know that my mentor did say that she had that same type of thing where they were saying it wasn't going against Facebook's policies or whatever. But, and I can remember when it happened to me last year sometime, and I was very frustrated because I went straight, to the the people that I thought I should go to, and it's kind of hard sometimes when you're trying to do that because you're trying to see what exactly, okay, so they're impersonating me, and I happen to find where they had one, so I could just do that one. And then from there, they asked more information. But there have been other times that I've reported things and they've said the person is not breaking any of the rules of Facebook, so there was nothing that they could do. I did, however, let everyone know in I don't know that I did it live, but I know that I probably wrote it up, put it in my on my personal profile and said, you guys beware, be careful because there is someone out there that has my name. They're using my name, they're using my pictures, and they are not me, and if you look at because they had the username was slightly different so that they could take advantage of my friends and what have you. And most people, because I don't have a huge following, for me I can call somebody and say, watch out, and I can warn people, but when you have a large following, it's kind of hard. I just I know that I'm going to deal with it as best I can and continue to do that. But so beware of scammers is what I have on here. And this yesterday, I had friended somebody, and that person um, came and started talking to me on Messenger. So I started talking back, "Hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you and to connect." And that person said, "I need do you have a Cash App?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "But what does it have to do with anything?" And so the person kept typing, "I need your tag line," or no, they said, "We need your tag." And I said, "What's a tag?" And I said, and it's like they kept avoiding my questions. And then finally, after I asked again, "What was a tag?" And they said, "That's your name. So, and I want to send you this amount of money," or something like that. And I didn't really believe it. And so finally, I just blocked the person, because they kept asking me over and over, and it was getting frustrating. And I was trying to find out who the person was, and they called me on while I was in Messenger, and but then I couldn't hear them. They said they couldn't hear me. I think they chose to not be able to let me hear their voice or whatever. But that's one thing to be aware of. Don't just when someone is asking another. So I'm sorry, my son. I do have my do not disturb on, but I keep seeing messages from my son. He's having some medical issues. So, but anyway, I won't be on here much longer. But I just wanted to say the other thing is beware of links that people will drop on there, and then you go to open the link, and then I don't know what goes from there, because I don't do it. I just won't open links that I don't know. And the impersonation, like I said before, of them having your face, your information, but sometimes they don't get everything exactly right because they're in a hurry, so they get certain things that are off. Like for my mentor, she has a huge following, and they had that she only had 3 followers, or following, or something like that. So it just be careful. There are people out there that, and I just pray and believe that every time someone tries to do that to me, that I'm going to be able to thwart their, what it is they're trying to do. So I just put down, beware of scammers in my notes, beware of links. I've seen links on my messenger. I've seen links from people that I don't know. I've seen links talking about from someone that I do know, saying that they had passed away. And and I remember trying the link, and it would not open, and I'm thankful that it didn't. But that, I mean, to put, "Did you hear so and so just died, so and such and such," in the middle of your day, you're doing your stuff, and this pops up, and it may be somebody that you know and care about. So just do the best that you can do. You can always, go to whatever platform you're on, go to them. Maybe they have a section in there when you go to, um, I don't remember exactly the name, but I know I went under, I think it was personal something. And I just kept going because I didn't have a roadmap to do it, but I wanted to make sure that I did take care of going and reporting this. And like I said, there was one time I reported, and they told me, well, and I think that was Instagram, and they said, well, they are not doing anything against our policy. And I'm like, they're walking around saying that they're me, using my name and my pictures. It just, so just beware. It can be frustrating, but I think there's so many more people online now that are doing the online businesses. And so there's just going to be some stuff that we have to go through. And Just don't, get faint of heart, or, you know, don't let yourself get to where you cause yourself not to be able to move. Continue to do the best that you can do, report, tell your friends, in a post. I believe that is what my mentor had done as well. She just put in a post and said, you guys, this is really kind of icky, or, crazy, or however she said it, but she was warning us, letting us know that there are people out there that had taken her pictures, some of her vacation pictures, and, she showed us what they had done on her stuff. So, beware, be careful, know that everybody out there is not a good person, and I'm sure you know that if you're an adult. But I wanted to use my last day. I know this wasn't what I was going to talk about, but it's just important, and to be aware, and do whatever you can to keep your stuff safe. I know she changed her password, and did some other measures to make it so that it would not be that crazy. So, okay, this went a little long. Sorry about that. But this is something that I want you to be aware of. I want you to be able to um, take care of yourself, and know that these people out there don't mean you any good when it comes to them taking your name, your pictures, your picture of you, and pretending to be you, to see if they can get in with one of your friends and maybe get some information. So, I'm going to go on and get off of here now. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll still be posting, and I'll still be commenting and giving love to those out there that I do care greatly about, and that's the people that are out there with me. We're doing the same thing. We're building our businesses online, and we're moving, and we're going to keep moving. I mean, I'm not gonna let anything stop me. I do like being able to do this online. So take care, and I will see you next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But this is it for my live videos for the week. So take care. Bye now.